So what about the arena? What should the city do with that? Are you confident the city's managerial shifts will make this work? And if not, should the city be comfortable subsidizing it to a certain level?
Now, I'm not positive on all the particulars of that issue, but I spent some time, again, meeting with Alderman Emig, and my understanding is this. The arena can still be a success story, but we're going to have to get creative, retrain our residents, and perhaps pivot to other uses other than its original intention. The arena has become an albatross of sorts, and it doesn't have to be that way. And I totally understand why people are upset about it. They didn't want it in the first place. It became a pet project of leadership at that time. It was criminally mismanaged. So here we are, stuck with it. It's 2023. The way I see it, let's make some lemonade. First of all, the arena is now managed internally, so we are saving that expense. Secondly, the arena has shifted focus from booking national touring acts and large-scale shows to more localized community events. And I think that's a wise move and one that can easily grow into an annual calendar that serves the area as a whole. So the farmers market is hosted there during the cold months, which is perfect. Remember, our outside farmers market on the square took a few years to gain traction, and now it's part and parcel of the Blona weekend. There's no reason the arena can't fill the winter void by doing the same thing. In addition to the farmers market, the arena is being used to host graduation ceremonies, IHSA events, and exhibitions. My feeling is that it's still underutilized. Having been in the building before, I see no reason it couldn't serve as the hosting stage for Brugula, or a local convention center, for example, an electric vehicle manufacturer, a microbrewery, craft beer convention, or the type of conventions other towns have, including record shows, car shows, bike and e-bike exhibits, flat stock, comic book conventions, you name it. With Bloomington Gold's return last summer, an arena-to-arena drive could be added from the ISU campus to downtown and back, or even have part of the Corvette show staged at the arena itself. I think some of the answers are maybe too close to see because they're right in front of our face. So what should the city do about the arena? I think the city should do its best to book it until it reaches its newly purposed potential.
Are there enough of those kinds of events to do that? And if you are looking at, say, Brugula, other events that already exist in town, are you simply pulling money from other places? You're not bringing in new revenue, in other words.
Well, I think with three important record stores in town, a record show, which they have in the Chicago suburbs, and many of us jump in cars to go see, they're usually packed. Likewise, people in Chicago drive down to Bloomington to visit our record stores. So I don't see why a location or a city that has two universities with a lot of students and 3 record stores or 4 record stores couldn't support a record convention there. And as I saw the data on Brugula, it looked like people that attend Brugula preferred it to be downtown Bloomington. So if that was the staging kind of headquarters or staging event, and people were still able to go to the square and walk around downtown from the arena, I think that would probably be perfect because the cars and everything out at the Corn Belters, the baseball field, wasn't great, and the data bore that out.